Hello, dear students. Today, let us try to sketch the character of Derry. Derry, uh, as one of the two main characters of the drama on the face of it, of the main object of the writer is to show the transformation and the spirit of Derry by his interaction with Mr. Lamb. So this is very important to understand the characteristics of Derry. Now Derry is a 14-year-old boy and he has got half of his face burnt with acid. Now, because of this burnt half face, Derry is practically a withdrawn boy. Man said has run away from life. He wants to keep himself secluded. He has several negative feelings. He thinks that people would get frightened of him if they say his half-burnt face. He might have gone such sorts of experiences. Next, he thinks that if they don't get frightened, they would hate him for his ugliness. He has heard many people speak many things. The people who have spoken those things have not got proper experience or study how to talk about such people who are challenged in any way. So he has a half-burnt face. Besides that, after that, of besides that means save that thing, he doesn't have any problem in his physical features. He has hands, legs, brain. He's quite all right. Though he's a withdrawn person, undoubtedly, Derry as a child has not lost all his childlike instincts. He accepts that he takes pleasure in listening to the rains. When it rains, he likes the rainfalls. He listens. He likes the pitter patter of the rain. And certainly he wants to see the world. If that would not have been the case, he won't have ventured to go into the garden of Mr. Lamb. He wants to see the world, but he does not want to show himself to the world. He has accepted that his face, having been half burnt, life has been denied to him in all its beautiful aspects. But when he meets Mr. Lamb, when he hears to the words of this wise old man with one tin leg and one leg, of course, whole, and one only half leg. Below the knee, it had been blown in a war, and there he had a tin fitted. But having only one leg and another of tin, he manages to walk in his garden, Not only that, he had learnt many things to do. And in Mr. Lamb, Derry finds an example of a person who has not surrendered to the handicappedness, who does not make the handicappedness a pretext for running away from life. And having learned this thing, Derry gets courage and he comes to the garden of Mr. Lamb. Now here comes another aspect. Derry has the qualities of heart. Derry develops a sincere care for Mr. Lamb. Derry thinks that Mr. Lamb lives all alone. And he feels that if he dies, nobody would know. When Mr. Lamb tells that he would pluck some ripe crab apples, Derry is afraid lest Mr. Lamb falls down from the tree, from the ladder or from the tree, and breaks his neck and dies. So he tells him that he should wait, he would come and lend a helping hand to Mr. Lamb. And he argues with his mother positively and lets her mother know that Mr. Lamb is not a bad man and that he feels forced from internal feelings to go and help Mr. Lamb. He comes, and when he finds that Mr. Lamb had already fallen down and possibly passed away, he cries for Mr. Lamb. Thanks.